What's up, gente? It's me once again, JALISCO-SAID-IT with another video. But before we start, please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I also want to thank everybody that has taken the time to watch my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody that's been on my lives, thank you again. Blessings to you guys and your families. This is gonna be another chapter number 2, episode number 2 about my story, my upbringing. And yes, my life has never been just game banging and stuff like that. I was actually raised with my grandma and my uncle when my mom came to the States or went to the States. My mom went to the States like in '88, and she left me and my sister with my grandma and my uncle. I was like a year old or almost 2 years old, and my sister was probably like 4 or 3. And we went to visit her in '89 when I was, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6. And then we came in '94 and we stayed. And ever since then, I went to school there, elementary, junior high, um, high school. And yeah, pretty much my whole life was in the States, even though I kept on coming back to Mexico for Christmases and stuff like that when it was easier for us to cross. But yeah, it was never just game banging. I actually have a big family. There's only like a few of us that are pretty much, how can you say, the black sheep of the family? Because everybody else is on my mom's side of the family. They're all doctors, and they're all like in the medical field, and they're lawyers, and some of them are people that are pretty much like back in the days. Pretty much people worked or they studied to become something in life. It's not like today. And they have their own businesses and stuff like that. But right now, everybody was pretty much fighting over my grandma's property when she passed away, or before she passed away. So everybody split apart. But anyhow, yeah, it was never just game banging. I started game banging when I went to the States and I started kicking it with the homies. Um, and that's not a reason for me to victimize myself and none of that, because even though I went through all that, I'm kind of thankful that I made it out of all that, and I've pretty much gained a lot of wisdom. Believe it or not, I gained a lot of wisdom. At the same time, I don't wish nobody that type of life, making it normal for us to do time, making it normal for us to go in and out of juvenile hall, prison, or county jail, or just being in different types of camps, when you're a kid. Because back in the days it was wild. A lot of people think that active means fucking behind a keyboard, getting tattoos on the face, dressing gangster. Active for me was actually putting it down for the hood or putting it down for myself. Sometimes being outnumbered, feeling the fucking pressure and having to get off so I could get moved from another unit, so I don't get jumped and shit like that. Feeling that pressure every fucking day, dude. You know. But yeah, and I grew up with a lot of morals, a lot of respect. Like I done told you guys, my uncle, the one that raised me, was in the military, and then he worked for like he used to work at the coroner's office, and he helped part of I don't know if you guys know about the, how can you say, fiscalia type thing, kind of like at the prosecutor's office. So he was very 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 how can I say it, uh, we had a lot of discipline. And yeah, so now I thank him for everything. Maybe at one point, uh, it was some type of abuse due to the fact that he was really really violent when I was a kid. But at the same time, now that I'm a grown up, I kind of thank him, that he disciplined me the way he did, because Raza would have became a little pussy, a little snitch, a little bitch ass fool, and somebody that would always try to hide the truth, or somebody that would always try to like not face the music, or a piece of shit, pretty much, somebody that would still do something scandalous. And due to the discipline that I got from him, I'm very thankful, even though back then it was considered abuse, because he used to get hit with everything, face, hands. It didn't matter where he landed, he was gonna stay. But they teach us how to wash our own clothes, how to iron our own clothes, how to wash dishes, and how to clean the house, sweep and mop. A lot of people my age, or a lot of people older than me, we got taught how to do all that, at home. and then we used to go out to the streets and handle our businesses like regular men, you know. Not just because you had respect for your parents or your uncles or your house, because even in the house we were not allowed to say any bad words. If you guys know, you guys know. But when we went out to the streets, we were vicious, you know. We handled our business. We got into one-on-one fights, and we go at it with anybody. We didn't give a fuck. But that didn't mean that we were gonna be coming home to respecting the house and shit like that. That was back in the days. That was the way we were raised. But yeah, I like those beautiful days, and I have a lot of good memories. And I'm gonna be telling you guys a little bit more and more and more as time goes by. And I'm very grateful that I was raised like that. You know, at one point I didn't understand why, and now that I'm on myself and I have obligations and I have to do things in order for me to have a better life in the future, I understand, and now I know, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful for everything. But yeah, one day at a time, baby. Thank you for everything. Jalisco said it. This is chapter number 2, episode number 2 about my upbringings. Thank you for everything, and blessings to you guys and your families. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and let's go.